Go for it.
Hi, Julian. So my name is Amy Jacobs, and I am a real estate agent here in the Dallas, in Dallas, and I'm an author of Your Goals Now, which is a 90-day success journal that I created for the world to be able to accomplish your goals in 90 days, or at least a good start of them.
I like it.
Yeah, so, and I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me. I am with Jilian Michaels, and she is a certified nutritionist and a fitness trainer of the all well-known Biggest Loser, and an author of the latest book, Unlock Your Genetic Potential for Ageless Strength and Health and Beauty. And so with that, you are just absolutely beautiful and on fire. And it's so very nice to meet you.
Oh, well, thank you. Likewise.
Oh, so I wanted to ask you a few questions. And my first question is, Jilian, is what is your definition of success? Do you think entrepreneurs are born or made, or is it just something that we learn?
Oh, wow. Okay. My definition of success, honestly, at the end of the day, you need more wins than loses. You just do. Like, I could give you the whole, like, oh, as long as you're enjoying the ride, but like, if you're an entrepreneur, you got to win, or you're going out of business. So you got to win more than you lose. You got to be profitable. For an entrepreneur, that's success. Make money. That's what you're there to do. Now God, what was the second part of that question? Sorry, was my definition of success? And then
do you believe that they are born
or right? A combination. I don't think it's the right business for everybody. I don't. There are people that are far more comfortable with less responsibility, and who could blame them? It's a lot of responsibility. There are many nights I wish I could just show up to work and get a paycheck. I miss the days of working at NBC where I would get a paycheck every week instead of writing 20 paychecks a week, but it does take an entrepreneurial spirit, an independent spirit, a person that doesn't like to be as controlled, because when you work for someone, you got to do what they want. A person that can handle a lot more pressure, because it is a lot of pressure. But the benefits is that there's nothing in the way of your growth. Mm-hmm. So if you're an extremely ambitious individual, I think being an entrepreneur is the path for you. But then learning how to run a business and be a boss is a skill set for sure.
Mm-hmm. I fully believe that. I've started 2 businesses and as a single mom, and I have really just stepped into a level of like determination and commitment that I'm going to make my dreams happen and just crush it. It's the best thing to do. I found, like, when I was working in corporate America, I was always late. I was never on time.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, you weren't into it. I get it.
I wasn't. So, Jilian, in terms of accomplishing your goals, like I was saying, I truly know that it takes courage and discipline and just really true belief in yourself to accomplish what you say you want to do. And so, what is your best advice in accomplishing your goals and taking measurable actions?
Okay, I mean, there's a lot, but I would say, first and foremost, taking measurable actions, I would take informed actions. That's where I see so many go wrong, is they might have this moment of inspiration where they're catalyzed to take action. However, if the action is misinformed, it's like taking a wrecking ball to your life. So you can't just open a business, right? You need to know, like, what kind of insurance do you need? Would you need a lawyer? Are there contracts that need to be in place? Do you need suppliers? Like, how much money do you need in the bank? These things require information in order to take action. So getting informed before you take action, I think, is really important. And I'm not looking for someone to sit back and wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment will never come, or feel like they know everything there is to know, because that will never happen. Even 20 years into an industry, we're always learning and the world is always changing. But if you say, all right, this is my goal and I've done my homework and this looks like the best way forward, you can adapt your plan in motion, right? And once you've got things in motion, if something changes, you can be fluid. But having an informed action plan is going to yield the best positive results. And if in fact you do fall down, it does go sideways, you might have a bad month, you might lose some money, but you're not going bankrupt. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Mitigating your failures and your setbacks.
Mm-hmm. I believe that, I mean, when I set out to accomplish becoming an award-winning real estate agent and just to set out to make that happen, I found that if I wrote that goal, it was really a dream for me to become a real estate agent. And now I just keep moving forward and starting my journal, the success journal that I created, that it's called Your Goals Now. And again, it can be 30, 60, but mostly right now it's 90. And what it does is it helps people prepare for their goals, even if they don't have that mindset of, oh, I have a goal to accomplish, because they may not even know what their goals are. You know, they could be, you know, like tomorrow, you know, I'll do it tomorrow. You know, that feeling?
Yeah, of course.
It's just something that, like, what are your thoughts on, like, it's preparing for a journey or a goal set that you want to accomplish? How do you stay focused?
You got to have a purpose behind it. So if you are passionate about the purpose begets the passion. You have to have a reason. Why does somebody want to lose weight? Why do you want to start a business? What are you doing it for? How do you perceive your life's going to change? For the better, hopefully, right? And if you have that purpose, the work with purpose is passion. The work without purpose just feels punishing. It's the why that allows you to tolerate the how, which is the work and the sacrifice associated with achieving any goal.
I love it, because you have to have purpose, right? You have to have that strength and that determination to accomplish anything. And I even know, like, like with weight loss and trying to stay on track with that, it's just, you got to get up, you've got to make time for yourself, you've got to do the things, the preparation that it takes to get to the final desired result, you know? And so do you believe that if you know what you think about, you bring about? Do you have a famous, like, quote that helps you go through your day, that inspires you?
Honestly, a lot of times I always defer back to, like, feel the fear and do it anyway. Because you're never going to be without fear. There's no such thing as fearless. Every creature on the planet experiences fear. Poke a sea anemone, it shrinks right up. Like, it's a necessary survival mechanism. However, learning how to utilize fear as a source of motivation as opposed to a source of paralysis is, in many cases, the difference between success and failure. And I think of failure as, you know, the step you didn't take, the choice you didn't make. Failure not being you took action, it didn't work, you reapproached again more intelligently, right? Failure is not taking action, in my opinion. So being able to move through fear and utilize fear as a source of motivation is something that I always try to remind myself to do.
Mm-hmm. Like false evidence appearing real, you just have to keep moving forward. And that's what I do every day. It's like, okay, I don't want to do this, but I just keep moving forward. I keep moving forward. Like, I don't want to do it. I'm going to hustle. I'm going to make it happen, because that's why I'm here today. It's because I've hustled so much. And I've also enjoyed, just getting to be in action of starting something new for myself and really just loving what I'm doing. So I'm not quite sure how much time we have left.
You need to wrap it up.
Okay, I have one question. I think you're going to love it.
Okay.
Jilian, what would you give yourself? So just like, if you were to give yourself, like, the best advice growing up or coming out of college, like, what would be that advice that you would give to yourself, your younger self?
Honestly, it's not that sexy. Make sure that you read all your contracts. You have multiple lawyers look at a contract, because bad legal advice can ruin your life. That's my answer. The worst problems, disasters, failures, setbacks that I have had in my entire life, personally and professionally, bad legal advice. Be so careful. Read every contract, get second opinions, hire the most credible people, question everything, read it, and when you don't understand it, ask about it. Be very careful with legal advice or contracts.
I believe that anything that you want to have, always have that second opinion.
Oh, God. Careful with that legal advice, man.
Or just someone that just, I had people critique my journal and they're like, that's right. And I'm like, no, it's not. So it's always taking that detailed attention to detail to make it happen. So thank you so much, Jilian. I know we're out of time and I would just love just to spend more time with you, but in honor of today and Friday, honor yourself. Congratulations with all of your achievements and successes. And I can't wait to see, we all can't wait to see what's next and best for you. What's next?
Oh, thank you so much. Right back at you.
Thank you. Thank you.